Hello, everyone.
Who are you talking to?
The Linkers.
Oh, is it time for the link?
It sure is.
Oh, hello, everyone. Sorry, I
Welcome.
didn't know what time it was.
Mick, I do have to say, I love these sleeves. Can I boop the boops? Boop, 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 boop. Wow, look at that. Snazzy.
They're pretty exciting. I'm
Very
quite a
snazzy.
fan.
You can do some roly-poly.
Oh, rolling poly
Bingo
news.
wings.
Ooh, ooh, yeah. Oh, whoops.
Love it. If you're
Anyway.
joining us for the first time, welcome to the madness.
Welcome back.
My name is
Yeah.
Cal. This is Mick, and together we are Cal and Mick, and you're watching The Link.
The link.
We're glad you've joined us.
We are.
For everyone out there, you Linkers who have been watching since the beginning, it's been
That was a long time
quite
ago.
a while. Congratulations, you've made it.
You've made it this far.
You've gone this far. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to have a cracker time today.
We sure
Can I tell you?
are. I'm so excited.
We got some things planned today, don't we?
We do. We really
It's
do.
going to be great. Today, this episode, right here, right now, we are talking more about parables.
Parables.
That's right. So in a second, we're going to pray, then we have a challenge, then we're going to do some more cool stuff, and we're going to hear another exciting parable.
Oh, I love stories.
All right, we're going to pray. Let's do it. Bow your heads, close your eyes, fold your hands. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this brand new day. Thank you so much that we can be here. We can be here with each other, with you, and with the Linkers at home. I pray that you will be with everyone who is watching today, wherever they are, whenever they're watching, Lord. May you bless them and their families too. Today, we're looking at another parable that is in the Bible, and we ask that you'll be with us and help us to understand what it means. Thank you so much for listening to us, and I pray that you help us to have a great day. We love you, Lord. In your name, amen.
Amen.
All right, Mick, a challenge.
A challenge.
A challenge.
We love a good challenge here on the link.
We do. Let's see what we're working with today.
What are we working with today? Huh. A box of tissues. Have you got a runny nose?
Facial tissues, fragrance free.
Oh. There you have it.
224 pack, two ply,
That's
highest quality Coles brand tissues.
That's
is
a
what
lot
we're
of
working with
tissues for
today.
your issues.
There's a lot of issues for my tissues. This is the challenge today. The tissue challenge.
Cool.
We're going to open the tissues.
Open them.
Let's actually do that right now.
Oh, okay.
Open the tissues. Right? All right.
Perf.
Pull out just the first one, just not all the way, just to there.
Okay.
Great. This is how this challenge works. Yeah, just stick the first one back in. Yeah, great. We're allowed to use one hand only. You pick your hand. I'm going to use my dominant hand.
Probably use my right hand too. Yep.
Left, right. I'm going to use my dominant hand. You choose whichever one you like.
Mm-hmm.
And the first person to empty the box of tissues with the one hand will be the winner.
Right.
You got that?
All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
Should we stand up?
Probably.
On your marks. Get set. Go.
Oh, ding, ding, ding. Time has ended.
Oh.
That was a workout.
I'm going to sit down. Oh.
Golly,
My arm is very sore. So the timer went off. Did you finish your box?
No. It's still quite full.
Okay, so this will be the official measurement. Put your hand down, and how far down have you emptied it?
Not very far.
Here, we'll compare them. Ooh. Yours is, I reckon you've emptied more than me.
Really?
Yeah. You have a feel.
Ah, I actually, not being biased, think I won.
No, you're not being biased.
Well, I'm really glad that I won, but
You did. Congratulations.
What was the point of this?
The point of this was. The point of this was. Well, the point of this was.
Yes.
To have fun. Did you have fun?
Fun? I did not have fun.
I
My
had
arm
fun.
is
It was
sore,
fun.
and
My
we
arm was
wasted
actually
all
very
these
sore.
tissues.
Look, that was quite a waste, wasn't it?
A little bit.
You know what I'm thinking? Sometimes having fun isn't really worth it, is it?
No.
Like, what have we achieved playing this game? We did have fun for, a minute. Is that what the time was?
Yeah.
But we've wasted so many tissues,
There's just no point to the fun.
and it's not worth anything.
No.
So this competition was fun, but it wasn't meaningful, was it? In this episode, we're going to talk about finding real meaning in life and not just having fun. And the parable, I'm sure you'll see, is also about this. Not about tissues, but about actually finding meaning in life and not just having fun.
Bow.
It's time
For
the
wheel
of
something.
Give it a spin.
That was so good. That was a pretty hefty spin.
That was
And we're stuck on
the blue.
Sour Power.
It probably looks like slushy from the front, but from here,
For me it's blue.
yeah.
True.
Just go with we'll go with the blue one.
Just
You did slushy with Taz a couple of weeks back, didn't you?
We did. We
did.
did.
So sorry, what was the blue one?
The blue one is Sour Power.
Sour Power.
So what does Sour Power include?
Sour Power involves sour power. So for Sour Power, we need to eat sourness and strike power poses at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And
how many do we
that's
need
it.
to eat?
There's no much instruction. I reckon all of them.
All of them in our mouth at once?
Yeah.
Do you reckon we can do it?
Do you reckon we should put all of these sour straps in our mouth at once?
Oh gosh, I'm so scared.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Okay.
We'll go sour first and then power. Ready?
Okay. Oh no. Oh. It's hard to do with power pose when your mouth is drooling with sourness.
I'm dribbling. This is so sour. Thanks for watching. We got something.
Sour power pose.
What are all those, Mick?
Well, I'm thinking about going on holiday.
Ooh, holidays.
Yeah, but I can't decide. Like Italy, Nepal, Cambodia. I've been to Cambodia. I'd love to go back.
Wow.
South Africa. Like, what's this? Madagascar. Wow, Madagascar sounds good. I've been saving up for so long to go on holiday, and I just want to do it.
Wow.
Like, I'm so excited. As soon as the restrictions are lifted, I'm on a plane.
Don't you have to go to work though?
Yeah, I'm taking leave. It's fine. It's fine.
Right. So how long are you going away for? Maybe we could help
Like
you.
such a long time. Like 7 months.
Wow, that's like more than half a year. Maybe could we help you? Maybe go through some of these.
Yeah.
Work out where you want to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Cool. You can help me. Yeah.
All right.
That's Australia. I've lived here.
Madagascar.
Fine.
Interesting.
Port
You could
Arthur.
you could do a trip around Australia.
Oh.
Maybe. Let's have a look at the map.
Okay.
Oh, it's a big map.
It's a bit. Yeah. You don't want to miss anything.
That's true. All right, let's open it up.
Oh.
Okay, so we live about there. You could do like a trip all the way around,
I could. I've always wanted to go to Western Australia.
or Papua New Guinea.
Oh, that sounds good.
Tasmania is beautiful too.
Wow, I've never been there.
Indonesia,
I think I've been there.
and you know what's here? New Zealand. You could visit New Zealand.
I've been
That's a
there.
nice trip.
It is a nice trip though. New Zealand's beautiful. I think maybe I'll go to Western Australia.
You know, Western Australia is
never
further away
been.
than New Zealand.
I did know that. I did.
Interesting. What other options have you got here?
What
do you reckon?
Italy,
Where should Mick go?
South Africa?
Was there a brochure in here I saw? What's this one? For Rome. Ooh, you could see the Colosseum.
Whoa, that would be so
would be cool, wouldn't it?
I would love the Colosseum.
Hmm.
Wow, this is really cool.
Cambodia.
The Pantheon. I've been to the Pantheon before.
Coolabah Resort. You could stay in a resort. That would be cool. Oh, is that your phone?
Oh, it is.
Do you need to take that?
I think I should. Sorry, guys.
Okay, no worries.
Hello?
keep looking at some of these.
Oh, hang on, I can't hear. Hang on. Yeah. Oh, right. There you are. Yep. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, all right. No, that's fine. Yeah. No worries. No worries. That's okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay. All right. Bye.
Everything good? Oh, what's wrong, Mick?
I just got told I can't go on my holiday.
You what? You can't go on your holiday?
Yeah.
Why not? Who is that on the phone?
That was my boss.
What did they say? Why can't you go?
Well, first of all, 7 months is a long time. They said I couldn't take it. It's a long
You can't
time.
take leave?
Yeah.
So
They
you
need
can't
me
go
here.
on your holiday at all?
No, because there's no one to run the link and there's no one to organise the Sabbath schools.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's all right. I really love my job. Like, I love it. But I was looking forward to going on a trip.
Well, you know, Mick, life is full of changes and some things we can't control. And things can change in a blink of an eye, can't they?
They really can.
You remember how even right now with everything that's going on with the coronavirus,
It's probably
Everything's
not the best
happened-
time to take a trip.
yeah, well, that's true too, but everything's happened so quickly, hasn't it? Things can change in a blink of an eye. Borders can be closed, places can be closed, you could get fired from your job. There are so many things that can happen quickly that we have no control over.
There sure is, yeah.
You know, we can plan, we can save money, we can spend money, but you know, just in an instant, it can all come crashing down, just like your holiday plans.
Yeah.
When things go wrong. Today's parable is actually about that.
Really?
Yeah, it's about someone who is making plans. But what's it all for if they don't work out? If things change really quickly?
That's true.
Do you reckon we should find out more about the parable?
I think we should. I would like to learn a lot more about this.
Let's do that. You're reading the Bible again, Mick. That's so great to see. What are you reading?
I'm reading a story about a rich man who was a little bit foolish.
Is it a parable?
It sure is.
Do you remember what a parable is? Last week we talked about that. Well, there is actually a new parable on the shelf. Shall we go explore it?
Yeah, let's.
Ooh, look at this, Mick. Now, remember last week?
That's a cool box.
It is. And what colour is the box?
It's like gold and silver.
It's golden. And what does gold remind you of, Mick?
Reminds me of something like special.
Something special and something precious and valuable.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's what a parable is, isn't it?
It is. It is precious
You
and
know what
valuable.
this reminds me of too?
What?
This reminds me of a gift.
It does. It looks like a gift box,
It looks
doesn't it?
like it could be a gift for you.
Huh.
It's parables are a gift. They're a gift to us that God's given us in the Bible. They're a gift. This box looks a bit old though too,
It
doesn't
does look a bit old, actually.
And last week we talked about parables being old as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very old stories, but still really relevant today.
And you know the last thing about parables is they have a lid on them, and they can be tricky to get off sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes they're a little hard to understand, so you've got to kind of dig a bit deeper.
And you know what? Sometimes they take a long time to actually understand, and that's okay too. So should we open this one?
I think we should.
Let's have a look what's inside. Ooh. Very
there?
interesting.
Oh, what's that?
I wonder what that is.
Some brown fabric, maybe?
Maybe. Is it a bandage?
It looks kind of like a bandage,
Let's
but
have a look. I wonder what this is.
I don't know. It kind of looks like the color of like dirt or sand or something.
Could be. It could be a giant grain of salt.
A really giant grain of salt.
It could be. What else could it be? A giant band-aid?
It could be a giant band-aid. It could be a bandage. It could be a sling for your arm.
It could be. It could be. It could be a field.
It could be a field. There you go.
Let's see what else is in here. It's a barn.
Oh, that is a barn.
storehouse. It's a bit old and broken,
It is
though,
a bit
isn't it?
older, but look, it's missing half its side and some of its roof here.
Let's see what else is in here.
What's that? A jar of grain?
Some rice.
Oh, some rice grains.
I wonder where they go.
Maybe they go on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some lentils.
Oh, I think they'd go in lines like this.
If this was a field and the farmer was growing things, I think he might grow them in lines. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Some barley.
Oh, I like barley in my soup.
Some peas or some green lentils. This farmer sure has a lot of crops, doesn't he?
He has so many crops and they just keep growing and growing. Wow, he's really lucky to have that many crops.
I wonder if there is a farmer.
Oh, is
Here's
that our
the
farmer?
It sure is.
Cool.
I wonder what his name is.
Mr. Farmer.
Mr. Farmer. He has a lot of crops. Now, this farmer, he looked at all his crops and he said, "My, I have a lot of crops," which in Bible times meant I'm very wealthy. I have a lot of things.
That's a lot of food.
But what happens, Mickey, when the crops grow and they turn into grains of rice or lentils or barley? What happens to them next?
You eat them?
Before you eat them, they're growing in the ground. They need to be
You have
harvested,
to
don't
pick
they?
them, yeah.
And then once you pick them, you can't just eat them straight away. So you've
No.
got to put them somewhere.
Got to store them away.
I wonder where the farmer would store his things.
Well, this is a pretty broken storehouse. I don't think it would work here.
No, well, it's the only one he's got.
Oh.
So you know what? The farmer, he would collect his harvest and he would store it in his storehouse. But you know, he said to himself, I have so many crops. I'm going to knock down my old small storehouse and I'm going to build a much bigger one.
Wow, that looks
Look at
much
this
better
one.
for the job.
It's got big sliding doors. It's got room to store so many grains. And he said, I'm not just going to store up enough grains for me now. I'm going to store up so much grain that I won't ever have to worry about working again.
Whoa,
I'm going to
that's
harvest
a lot
all of
grain.
these crops so that I'll never have to work again and I can just have fun for the rest of my life.
Wow, that's pretty crazy.
Do you think that would cost a lot of money?
I really think so.
I wonder how much that would cost to build such a big shed.
Much more money than I can imagine.
I wonder how much work it would be to harvest all that grain.
That would be a lot of work all by himself. He'd be working for
I wonder
the rest
how
of his
long
life.
it would take.
A very, very long time.
You know, God spoke to this farmer and he said, "Farmer, if you die tonight or tomorrow, what's all that worth? Where is it going to go?
Yeah.
You're not going to be around to enjoy it, are you?"
No.
Very interesting. So the farmer thought about his big shed. He thought about himself. And he thought about all of his crops. We're going to put this parable away now. But maybe we can keep thinking about, I wonder what that farmer decides to do. Does he decide to keep on working anyway? Or does he decide to do something more meaningful with his life?
I think we need to keep thinking about that one.
I think we do. Do you want to get your Bible?
I sure do.
And maybe we could read the end of that parable.
Okay.
What does it say?
Verse 21 of this parable says, "Yes, a person is a fool to store up earthly wealth, but not have a rich relationship with God.
I wonder what that means. What is a rich relationship with God, and what is earthly wealth?
I guess earthly wealth is like this farmer. He was growing all of this food so that he would have so many riches on this earth, so he'd never have to work ever again. But he kind of missed the point. He was really concerned about how much money he could get and how many things he could have on earth, and he didn't really know who God was at all. So he was actually quite poor.
You know, if you have all the things in the world, everything that money could buy, imagine that. But imagine you had no friends to enjoy the things with. If you had no friends or family. Imagine if you had all the things in the world, but you didn't love other people, or you didn't know God and you didn't love him. What would it be worth? That's what this parable is all about. What is it worth, our things, if we have them but we don't know who God is? That makes me think, Mick, what are some ways that we can know God and have a relationship with him? What are some things we could do?
Well, I guess, first of all, you can pray to God.
Yeah, that's a good one. If I want to make friends with someone, I need to talk to them, don't I?
You need to talk to them, exactly.
That's what prayer is.
Yeah, you can't know someone without talking to them.
Cool.
I think another great one is reading the Bible. I've just loved reading the Bible, especially in the last few episodes of The Link, and learning so much from it. There's just so much we can learn about God.
There are stories just like this one that tell us so many things and help us in our lives as well.
I think another way is to become friends with people who love God. And so that your friends have the same sort of values as you do. And you can talk about God with your friends without being scared.
That's exactly right. But you know what? Once you've got God's love in your heart, it's so great. You can share that love with other people as well.
Definitely can. People who don't know God. And sometimes that's really scary. And you're a bit worried they might make fun of you. But it's super important to share God with others because they might have never heard about God ever before. And it's like you've got this really cool treasure and they haven't. And that's not very cool to just keep your treasure to yourself.
Exactly right. Wow, we've learned so much today.
Wow.
I really liked that parable.
Yeah, it really made me
It was
think.
quite short, but it taught us a lot about, I wonder what the things in my life are worth. Is it worth having so many things? If you have the latest phone, the coolest gadgets, the coolest anything you can think of, is it worth anything if you don't actually have a relationship with God? If we have the latest things, the latest phone maybe, it might make us feel really cool, but what's it all worth if we have no one to share it with?
Yeah.
This week, I'd love you to think, I wonder, what are these things that I'm doing? What's it all worth? Why am I doing it? And are these things helping me gain a relationship with God? Because he wants to have a relationship with you so bad. And I can tell you from my personal experience, and I'm sure Mick can too, that having a relationship with God is one of the coolest things that you could ever do.
It sure is. I just love having a relationship with God.
I'm looking at my watch. It has come time for us to say goodbye again this week.
It has.
Thank you so much. We played the crazy tissue game. We
played Sour
listened
Power.
to the parable. My mouth is still hurting from those sour straps. But
We've had a lot of fun.
We learnt what's the point without God. We hope you had fun, and we can't wait to see you next time here on The Link.
Until then, don't forget to email us and have a great week ahead. Goodbye, Linkers.
Bye-bye.